Alrighty. Sorry I'm a little late on this. So this is our junior varsity team from Provo High School, the Reddit Lucio squad. They had a really sweaty 1-3 loss this week, and just kind of breaking down some of the stuff. If you look over on Team 2, this is us. We've got Brocky on Reinhardt, and then Parker and Amiju on support, and then Mast and Salmon. Salmon. I don't know. I don't know why I always say the L in Salmon. Anyway, playing what is affectionately known as the Icy Hot comp. Fire and Ice, Blizzard and Torbolt. Okay. So I just did a really good video about split positioning, but I do realize the value that Torbolt is going to get right off the bat. Let's see. Cool. So, part of the hard part of that, it turns out it worked great here. You have to engage enough early so that people look down, but you don't want to engage so early that the Torb isn't in position yet. Next time, one thing that might help just get that in place faster and smoother is a Lucio for the Torb. So splitting 3-2, get those. Ooh, that was a quick shatter. Oh, equally quick shatter. And then they flip that pretty solidly. Not quite. Is that Torb gonna do work? Or the turret gonna do work? Oh, no. And that's the flip. Okay. So back to spawn. We've got one ult. We'll have another 3 soon after that. They only used one ult for that, so this will be an interesting retake fight. Good attempt to charge out of it. Didn't quite work though. Way to pick off the Genji and the support. This should be a reflip. Oh, okay. They should not have let you get away with that, but they did. So take it. Ideally with a Reinhardt line drive charge, that Ana should have slept you. But hey, take the win. Okay. Next part on this. Once you win a team fight, try to take map control. My favorite spot to map control is up here. You don't want to get so aggro that you can't back out. But if you can control the space around this room, you can control the tempo and the timing of the next fight. So if you're holding up here, sometimes they'll have to blow cooldowns or even ultimates just to get in the archway, which gives you more time ramping up percentage. So instead of having to win 3, 4, 5 team fights, you might be able to pull it off where you win. In this case, you won the first one, lost the second one, won the third one. Where, okay, we won the third team fight, we got good map positioning, and we had 1 or 2 team fights away from the point even before they could even contest. So, things to consider. Maybe even practice in our next setup. What? Oh, Genji! That was disgusting. Whew. There's only so much you can do with a nano blade like that. However, there's something that we can do. We can position better. So we were all right there. That is a Genji's Disneyland dream. I get nano and a blade, and the team is all clumped up enough to dash through them all, but not so clumped up that they can just turn around and smack him. So, yeah. If you're on like a Winston or a Reinhardt where you can get some value out of that, great. Okay, good pick on the Ana. And so solo shattering gets a really bad name. Nice. But he's got a support on him. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so solo shattering gets a really bad name. But honestly, if a solo or a Blizzard in that case with the Ana, if a solo ult confirms a kill, that's value. Okay, Torbjorn got back upstairs. Cool. It's not the same kind of map control I was talking about, but takes map control. Now, real quick, I mean, it was the Cassidy. So the Cassidy was actually commanding value up here. 2 of our team are way up here, leaving the other 3 downstairs in a 3v4. So gotta be more careful of that to make sure that we're not splitting ourselves up. Yep, and then down goes Ryan. Oh, that was a Suzu and a half. If only there was more follow-up. No! And then we come in with a late ultimate. No! 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 Oh! Yeah, that whole split right there. We did that to ourselves. Yeah, he used Shatter. Yeah. But aside from that, didn't really take any ults for that one, and they just got to charge up their other ults because we split ourselves. If/when we're gonna split, we've got to make sure to make those wins, or at least not losses. Castle, oof, untimely, but it happened. Okay, this is pretty good. They used an ult and lost the team fight. Those are so in competitive Overwatch they talk about like clutch stats. Okay, there we go. I was just to say, it's like that's braver than I would have went for. But anyway, in the pro scene they talk about clutch stats where your team is down by 1. It's like, oh, it's a 4v5 matchup and we won the fight. For me, equally, if it's an even matchup and one team uses ults and the other one doesn't, and the team that uses ults loses, that's value. Alright. Gardens. What am I doing? I forgot. I can skip through time. Oh, whoops. Too much skipping through time. Wait, what? There we go. Sorry about that.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
A little different setup. Hanzo junk. The first thing you gotta know is that opens up to Afara. Lots of spam damage. If they run a Zarya, GG. Okay, good first pick on the Hanzo. Good trap on the Rom. Okay, gotta finish up these kills and cap the point. Good job. So right now, this is a good DPS split. And actually, I want to pause. So when the Junkrat was out here by the lion, let's see.
The objective is now.
So watch, Hanzo comes up over the wall. And Junkrat comes up here. Okay, that is a really good DPS split, because there's 2 different angles that the enemy has to worry about, but meanwhile, all the energy is being dumped into one spot. The next part of that is tank and supports. You need to find a way to support that. Now, with Hanzo over here, I wouldn't bring the tank over here too, but you want to have some type of ranged support, or a nearby pocket support. Then over here with this main open area, this is where you want your tank. You don't want your tank to just camp out on point, because that gets no value. And you don't just want him to like hang out here in the open, hey, shoot me! Because then he's just feeding the enemy ult. But like here, where, oh, let me help Junkrat, and then zoom in and keep Junkrat alive so they can back up and get to a better spot. So especially right now when the team fight is, oh, there we go. When the team fight is over, the tank's job is to basically maintain space and to keep the rest of the team in that good spot. If we just sit there and emote, I've got the giant hammer, well, it's not gonna do anything. But in this case, both DPS characters are in a position to make a play as soon as they can. And because they're both spam characters, they should just be spamming that area. Sing, 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 sing. Maybe move a little bit, get a slightly different angle, and basically slow down the enemy. But instead, we weren't spamming, they just walked straight up into that. Now, time-wise, again, if we were able to keep the DPS there and the DPS here and spam that choke and force them to, oh, we've got to throw up a Ramatra shield. And now we've got to use their Matra block. And now he's just blocking. He's not punching. He's just blocking and walking in slowly because there's so much spam damage. Now, all of a sudden, that percentage would be at like 25 or 30%. Instead, they're at 20% and they're already looking at the point. Ooh, that's not a good duel to be in right there. I mean, got a Pocket Mercy helping out, but yeah. Genji is a duelist, so okay. We got him, but still lost Junkrat. Ooh, that's a risky shatter. Clutch shatter though. Way to go. Now it's just okay, 2-on-1. Good window peek. Oh darn. But now it's 2-on-1 the other way. Yep. And that's a flip. But okay, took it to 56%. Decent. Alright, we're coming back. Now if you... Oh, bummer. Now, see, look at that. They got to pick on Junkrat. He literally right here by the corner. He wasn't here. He wasn't on the point. He was 2 movement directions away from the point. Okay, 1 if you had to sim, but we don't. Or like maybe like a good junk mine. So in that case, they took some effective positioning. Look at it. They got the Cassie on the side. They got the tank in the face. Genji on the backside. Picked off a healer. So now you don't know which way to shoot. Do you shoot at the Genji? Do you shoot at the Cassidy? Do you shoot at the tank who's punching you in the face? They had 3 effective points of contact. And then we lost several people, got scattered. And if they were smart, they would W into this. They've got a 4-3 advantage. I'm not sure what the goal was with that dragon. So we weren't able to engage off of it or combo it. And meanwhile, they used 3. Okay, they used 3 ults for that one. But yeah, Parker's gonna die. So, oh no, no. You don't have a healer. You're missing one. Okay, so we got her on the corner. Oh, Junkrat's going cheeky. I give it a definite maybe, but that's also very deadable. Okay, got it. Got a critical pick, but does he live? No, he doesn't. Ramantra will do that to you. That's a decent trade, but but then Genji's a duelist. Yep. So it's basically 4v4. Oh, not anymore. 2v4, and I'm pretty sure we lose this one at this point. So, good job getting out. Oh, maybe getting out? 3, not bad. That's winnable. But, oh, I forgot, they still haven't flipped it back yet, so way to hold it. But we we definitely got to get that Kiriko cleared out. And once again, I really wish we had taken some map control here, because I wouldn't have... Oh! Yeah, so... let's try this spot. Genie Tire. Good stall. It's 2-on-2. Okay, now it's 4-on-2. If we can get the pick on Ana. And see, if we had taken this space up here, we not only do we kill the Ana, and we hold it, so it's at 86. By the time they get here, if we were holding them there, it would have taken them until 92-ish to get there, and then more time to get even further in. Instead, they got 2 picks on the people who almost had map space, and now it's a 5v2, v1, and that's a flip, and a team wipe, because that magnetic grenade is broken. Junkrat going for a cheeky stall. Ooh, okay. We got some movement, but the tank isn't there. The tank is basically a sacrificial lamb, it looks like. And then, And they unload all of their Qs and they hold the point.
Team kill.
So again, kind of going back to that map control, once you have point control, you don't have to sit on the point to gain percentage. And so taking the map control on that seems like a really solid topic for us to study next time we get together.
Ready for battle.
Let's skip ahead.
Ready. 5, 4,
Alrighty.
2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Alright, Farah Ash. That's fun. Good rollout on the Farah. Good boop. The Mei did it to herself! If she wouldn't have had the wall there, it would have taken a different angle. That's 2. And then someone going into point to cap the point.
The objective is
Cool. Good job on that one, Mercy. Getting value and capping all at the same time. Ooh, that Genji cannot get booped. And that was a killer Kiriko Kunai. Alrighty, let's see. A 1-for-1. We keep the Mercy alive. We did for a second, and then Kiriko getting value. Let's see how this Ramatra ult goes. 2. Yep. Good line of sight on their part. That's the thing I'm starting to notice with Ramatra is that players are getting a lot better at... Ooh, tight one, but I think we lose this. Unless June just gets the best value again. Way to go. But yeah, players are getting better at line of sighting. Uh-oh. Line of sighting Ramatra's ultimate. Ooh. But hey, should be, what, 70 some odd percent? No. Oh! He fat fingered it! Rip. Good. Oh! Good backline. Again, solo ultimates get a bad rap, but an ult that gets 1 kill is value. 2 kills is point flipping in this case. And again, it just commands all that attention, all the resources, all the defensives, turn over to, oh, there's an ultimate. And even better, the Farah didn't die, which for so many seasons it was a joke of Farah's Q is the suicide button. She just deletes herself. Let's see. Good annihilation and good cleanup. Good hold all together. So yeah. Once we got into our groove, we were really solid. That second map though, with Gardens, it really shows the need for map control, because when you have map control, you limit the number of team fights. There was one that we had, I can't remember when it was, but we played Gardens, and Gardens is a map we need work on. But instead of getting 3, 4, 5, or 6 team fights, we only got, I think it was 3 of them. We lost all 3, and they won that map. And so knowing how to position for that, and how to get out of that position if you get pushed through without giving up the point, things like that will be really helpful. But